And in tonight's Political Insider, the 2016 race for the White House. Donald Trump continues to hold the lead on the GOP side, but for Democrats, a front-runner is a little less clear. New poll numbers show a dip in support for Hillary Clinton and a rise in rumors from the Joe Biden camp. For more, we turn to our guest tonight on Capitol Insider, Kevin Cirilli, reporter for The Hill. Kevin, the email server controversy continues to weigh on Hillary Clinton's campaign. Now the former Secretary of State, as we just heard, says she's sorry, calling it a mistake, and that she takes full responsibility. But the latest poll numbers show almost a 10% drop in her favorability from last month. Is Hillary's apology too little, too late?
Morris, there is no question that the former Secretary of State is being dogged by this email controversy scandal. It comes, of course, as she is set to testify on Capitol Hill in October, and the FBI investigation into her use of the server is ongoing. And of course, behind the scenes, a lot of Democratic strategists are starting to look at alternatives, such as Vice President Joe Biden, and the self-described socialist Senator Bernie Sanders continues to gain on her in the polls and is leading in some polls, including in New Hampshire.
Well, let's talk about that. The controversy, as you mentioned, has opened the way for a possible run by Joe Biden, and he's not stopping the rumors. Biden was in Pittsburgh on Labor Day looking very presidential, but last week he said he didn't know if he had the emotional strength to run. Is Biden floating trial balloons? That's what I think he's doing.
Absolutely, Morris. There is no question that Vice President Biden, as well as his top advisors, are testing the waters right now to see whether or not he would be able to launch a successful campaign. Obviously, if he were to get into the race now, he would have to build the campaign infrastructure and raise the money that former Secretary of State Clinton has had years, if not more than that, building that type of ground game. You know, what's interesting, though, about Vice President Biden, you alluded to his recent comments, when he said that he was not sure if he had the emotional strength, dealing, of course, in the aftermath of that tragic family tragedy with the death of his son, Beau. But he didn't close the door on it. He didn't say outright no. He said that he wasn't sure. And so I think that by him continuing to leave the door open, it provides an alternative to more moderate Democrats, more establishment-type Democrats, should this scandal and controversy continue to dog the Clinton campaign.
Now, Kevin, if Biden runs, who would it hurt more, Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders?
You know, that's a great question. If you look at direct polling, I think that it would potentially hurt both of them equally. I think that Senator Sanders is really tapped into the progressive base, but I think if anyone who's covered Senator or Vice President Biden, or if you looked at his Senate career, he really is a political maverick of sorts. He has the ability to appeal to the progressive unions, the working class, middle class type of Democrats, I think, that have successfully launched other campaigns, and that union strength in particular, especially unions who are still, quite frankly, very weary of Hillary Clinton, could help launch him into the campaign. But I gotta tell you, Morris, Clinton world really feels strongly that they've got a firewall in the South on Super Tuesday in early March, even if she were to lose Iowa, New Hampshire, or South Carolina.
What's your prediction for next week's Republican debate that CNN's moderating? Who has the most to win, not lose? Who's got the most to win?
Carly Fiorina, no question. She's the former Hewlett-Packard CEO. She's likely to be on the stage. She's a remarkable comeback story, if you will, Morris, not being on the main debate stage, but unequivocally the winner of the pre-debate happy hour debate from the first time around. I think, Morris, if I was making a prediction, we're going to see a battle of the boardroom between Carly Fiorina, the former Hewlett-Packard CEO, and Donald Trump, who continues to lead at the top of the Republican polls.
I think you're right. We'll see what happens. Kevin Cirilli, reporter for The Hill. Good to have you with us tonight, Kevin. Thanks.
Thanks, Morris.